smoke is quieting down. Seems like we've got to a lot of the smoke. Dub, you got smoke?
None of y'all to beat me there and can't get in.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very
So
nice.
I said, I'm going to go early so I could get the tickets. I told everybody
That was
else.
the other thing I didn't like. Now, I'm glad you just reminded me. That's the other reason I didn't go.
What's that?
I fucking got the nerve to text, talk about some, yo, they in my name, let me know when you close, I'll come to the door. What? What I'm saying?
He's saying,
I don't need,
nigga, I don't need
you.
My name is my name. Cool.
Yo,
But when we talked about going to the show before, what'd he say?
yo, remember the day?
Make sure I put me on for them tickets.
Remember the
Saying,
I
I'm
think I feel
telling
away
you.
now,
In so
Joe.
many words.
Now that I think about it, I think I feel away now.
Yeah,
Because
he
this
even
is the
asked you to get him
second.
tickets.
This is the second
you
time.
think that
Yes,
you're humble?
No.
Yes.
This is the second
He thinks
time. Hold up. This is the second
what?
time that Joe has asked
To get tickets.
to get tickets
And don't show up.
and then didn't go
Disrespectful.
because I got the tickets.
What's going on, y'all? We are back with the files. Now listen, Joe Budden disrespected Ice and tried to play it off. But did he actually make it worse? All right, now here's what went down. Ice has been on this mission lately, trying to build the vibe, strengthen the team, and get the crew outside together. He's been the one grabbing tickets, planning events, making sure everybody's name is on that list, putting in the extra work so the whole squad can win. Feel me? But when it comes to Joe, Joe has been acting a little funny. Now, on paper, it may sound simple. Maybe the timing's bad. Maybe he's busy. But nah, it's deeper than that. The last couple of events Ice tried to bring Joe to, Joe had a problem with how the tickets were set up. See, Ice was the ticket holder. Joe, in his mind, feels like he's Joe Budden, a bigger name, more famous, more important. So why should he be walking in under somebody else's ticket? Why should he have to text Ice at the door like some regular person when he believes the venue should be expecting him? All right? Joe said the reason he didn't go this time was because Ice hit him with the, when you get to the door, text me. Joe said Ice had the nerve to do that, okay? Like he didn't personally ask Ice to secure those tickets to get in the spot in the first place. Now, here's where I think Joe is playing chess, not checkers. I believe Joe only asked Ice to get him those tickets so he wouldn't feel left out, all right? You know that just in case I want to pull up move type, you know what I'm saying? But when the time came and he realized he'd have to actually hit up Ice before walking in, I think that bruised Joe's ego. Joe wants to stroll in on his own, make that grand entrance, not feel like he's reporting to somebody else's clock. And here's the kicker. If Ice is holding the tickets and Joe shows up late, Ice is the type to mention it. Ice is detailed. He's observant. He will bring up that, you came in late fact. So I feel like that may be annoying to Joe. So instead of dealing with that, he probably just bails out. The thing is, this isn't the first time. This is the second time Ice has gone out his way and got tickets for Joe, okay? And both times, Joe hasn't shown up. And when you're trying to do something for a friend and plan for them to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Make them feel included, and they had no show twice, that starts to sting, okay? It makes you feel like, you're not valued. Or worse, like you're seen as beneath them. You get what I'm saying? Joe tried to smooth it over by saying the first time he genuinely couldn't make it, and the second time his barber messed him up. Now, the barber line, Joe's mixing the truth with lies there. Imani even called it out. You could tell he knew it was BS, and Joe kept digging, okay? He said Ice shouldn't have to come and get him at the door once he's inside, but Ice explained that the way these events are set up now, the ticket holder needs to be there at arrival to avoid problems, all right? Joe tried to make it sound reasonable, but honestly, it sounded worse, all right? All right? Now, then Joe hit him with the, Ice, I don't have a problem with you getting me tickets. You my man. And listen, we already know when Joe says that when he says that my man line in that same tone and all that, that's not love, all right? That's Joe about to slide some real slick talk or try to position himself to get over.
First time I just couldn't make it. It wasn't because of you got the tickets. I just couldn't make it. This time I was late, so my barber fucked me up. The text was like an added, like, huh?
My barber fucked me up.
Ice, this is what I'm saying. I'm not mad at you getting me no ticket to nowhere. You my man. If you good somewhere, I would expect I'm good somewhere.
Of course.
But when you getting the tickets, I be thinking that whoever you telling,
Yeah, I got Joe coming.
Joe Budden
that.
is coming.
I do that.
Not Joe Budden is coming with me. Joe Budden is coming here.
Oh, wait. All right. So
I
you
wasn't
don't
doing it as a with me.
Nigga,
All right. And sure enough, he disrespects Ice. All right. Joe says he thinks, when Ice gets the tickets, he tells them Joe Budden is coming. Instead of saying Joe Budden is coming with me. Now, Joe wants Ice to act like his personal assistant, like the door guy who announces, him on arrival. If I had to paint a picture of how this looks for Ice in these moments, think of a VIP rapper pulling up to the club, right? But instead of calling ahead or securing his own entry, he has his guy already at the door holding the golden wristbands, ready to usher him through. Now, that's more than friend behavior to me. That's like handler behavior, right? Eventually, Joe said sorry, but it felt more like damage control rather than, genuine, humility. Now, he thinks he's humble, but if you have to say it, you're probably not, right? In my book, I'm on Ice's side. Joe shouldn't even be requesting to go if he's not going to commit. All right? Get your own tickets. Arrange your own plans. Show you actually want to be there. If I'm Ice, I'll make Joe jealous and want to hang out with me or something like that, because I hear that Ice and Parks is having a good time. But, I wouldn't be doing none of the legwork for him anymore. All right? And one last thing. You can feel it. The whole cast is tiptoeing around Joe. It seems like since that New York Times article came out, everybody is being a little bit too cautious around him. All right? Let me ask y'all some questions. Do you think Joe was being egotistical, or was Ice just being, too procedural? All right? And if your friend bailed twice after you went out your way to include them, would you keep inviting them or let it go? Is Joe's like I'm Joe Budden energy justified because of his fame, or does it make him look insecure? All right. Now, Ish is always siding with him now, saying, yo, man, nah, you really famous, and it ain't nothing crazy. Da, 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 da. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta be, dumbed down a little bit sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Be regular. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to be humble. Sometimes humble could be taken in a bad context too, but just be regular. You know what I'm saying? You're not regular, but just try to be regular. Now, was the my man line, you know how Joe says that my man line. I feel like it was genuine, or is it just like slick talk for him to put it and get over? All right. Now let me know what you guys think, in the comments. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is a lot. I don't know what I would do if I was Ice. You know what I'm saying? If you were Ice, would you still grab the tickets for him again? Let me know, because I don't think so. I think I would have to let Joe ice up, man. For real. I think I would have to let Joe ice up on all of this. All right? Now let me know what you guys think, and we'll be back with the files.
My guy Dub too. That's my man though.
Gang.
That's my man, Big Dub.